The Neo Egoist League is the second phase of the BLUELOCK project, where the top 5 countries where football thrives have been replicated in each stratum of the BLUELOCK building. Now this video has been very requested, so I think it's about time that I do it. So by popular demand, this is what if Shidou Ryusei went to FC Barcha. So Shidou originally went to France's PXG. However, because the majority of the comments that I saw have no real stipulation tied to them, we can just assume that Shidou would select Spain in this case, as opposed to replacing another character in Spain. Now, before I get into this video, spoilers for the BLUELOCK manga, and if you are not caught up to the latest chapter as I'm writing this video, being chapter 244, click off this video right now. Alright, let's get into the video and answer the question, what if Shidou Ryusei went to FC Barcha? Well, let's start by breaking down Shidou's abilities prior to going to PXG. Now, I've technically already explained all of his weapons in my last Shidou video, and since I really don't feel like re-editing all of the clips again, I'm just going to pull that clip from that video, so yeah, excuse the laziness, but here are all of Shidou's weapons. Roll the clip. Shidou has 3 main weapons in his arsenal that make him such a powerful force. His first being extreme spatial awareness. Now Shidou's extreme spatial awareness allows him to be fully in tune with his positioning when placed within the penalty box. Now this is very different from other players' spatial awareness, as a player like Isagi uses his spatial awareness to be aware of his position in relation to others on the pitch, while Shidou's ability is specific to his location in relation to the goal. The second is his reflexivity. Shidou's reflexivity allows for him to move solely based on his reflexes in order to get him into a position to either gain possession via a pass or steal possession via active play. And his last main weapon is his extreme physicality. Shidou's overall physical strength is very underrated in relation to his other weapons. The strength in his arms was able to make Igaguri feel like his skull was being crushed, and was able to rival Kunigami pre-wildcard incredibly easily. Now Shidou's skills didn't develop at all from when he was introduced in the second selection into the U20 match, aside from him unlocking his flow state. So Shidou's strengths are his physicality, reflexivity, and extreme spatial awareness. Alright, now you know all of his weapons, right? Awesome, let's keep going. Now as I'm writing this, we did get to see a little bit of Shidou's performance at PXG in chapter 244, where we see a midfielder named Charles send him a pass, and Shidou was able to quickly and unpredictably fire this towards the net. But that is technically unrelated for right now, so let's theorize as to how Shidou would mesh together with Barcha's philosophy. FC Barcha is a team that scores goals through freedom, creativity, self-motivation, improvisation, and rhythm. It is not enough for goals to simply be scored, but players must also be able to freely express themselves on the field and excite the audience. Now given this criteria, one may assume that Barcha would be an absolute perfect place for Shidou. And you'd be right. To prove yourself on this team, one must be able to assimilate into the rhythmic and fast-paced playstyle of the team, or embody and express such a strong playstyle that gives the team something new to follow. This is exactly up Shidou's alley, and we can confirm this not just from his normal playstyle, but also his goal in the U20 match with his flow goal, effectively announcing his name to the world with a flashy and spectacular drive shot. The next thing that I want to look at is Lavanho and Bachara, 2 players who are nearly identical in performance and game style, and more clearly follow Barcha's philosophy. Bachara and Lavanho are both players who thrive off creativity, which their creativity helps them create dribble styles that can destroy an entire team on their own. Shidou, on the other hand, is quite different. Rather than his creativity lead his dribbles, his creativity leads his movements and shooting technique. I think Lavanho would be the first to realize that he fits perfectly into Barcha's philosophy and place him as a starter. But how would he fit into the formation, and what skills would he learn? Now when it comes to formation, that's definitely the easier of the 2 questions to answer. The current formation of Barcha is Bachara at center forward, Otoya at right wing, and all of the other Barcha members playing in their standard positions. However, with Shidou in the mix, I believe that he would either play at left wing or center forward, with Bachara being placed at left wing when Shidou is at center forward. Now in terms of overall team play style, I believe that they will do something similar to Manshan City in relation to their Chiguri/Nagi offensive pattern. In Manshan City, the team moves to support Nagi and his own creativity, while Chiguri is left on his own, not in a negative way, but rather to his own preference. When it comes to players, I see Shidou being supported by the team, with Bachara and Otoya being left with their own chemical reaction. As we saw in chapter 244, Shidou's unpredictable shooting options did increase thanks to Charles' passes, and I think that giving him a team to lend him all different kinds of passes would let him to be able to create a new rhythm for the team to follow. In relation to Bachara, however, his new dribble style, Jinge X Monster, to me is similar to Chiguri's Golden Zone formula, where he doesn't really need anyone to pass to and allows for him to dribble on his own to score goals. Now for this formation, I did include Otoya with Bachara, only because I believe in a situation where Bachara is under heavy pressure, Otoya as that extra link would help Bachara be able to break past anyone. But for Shidou, he would basically just be free to do as he pleases with his optimal movements and shooting technique. However, when it comes to skills he would learn, I really don't see him gaining any new skills at Barcha. Vision techniques such as Predator Eye and Metavision don't truly seem to fit Shidou's character due to their requirements. Metavision requires a quick thinking brain with the coordination to form chemical reactions, and Predator Eye requires waiting for the correct moment to shoot towards the net. Shidou's playstyle is all about unpredictable shooting, which means waiting for a specific time to shoot would be counterintuitive. If there happens to be a new form of vision that gets announced in the PXG match, then that is a different story, but as of right now, I don't see Shidou getting any new techniques. And because he's basically just being a funnel for passes and not really improving himself, the only things that I could see happening to Shidou at Barcha is just quicker shooting abilities, this being a direct result of his enhanced reflexes. But besides that, Shidou on his own is an incredibly powerful force, and with a team set to assist him, he would be an even more unstoppable force. And despite his lack of development for any new skills, having a full team to support him like Ubers does for Burū or Manchan City does to Nagi definitely increases his options and scoring ability. That's how I would expect Shidou to improve if he went to FC Barcha. But now the question that I add towards the end of every one of these videos, would Shidou be better playing at Barcha than he would at PXG? Luckily for us, for this scenario, we actually have a different answer than last time, and I believe that he would be about the same in terms of skill level, or slightly worse. From what we saw from that one goal in the PXG vs Barcha match, it doesn't appear that Shidou himself has improved drastically going to PXG. However, the only reason I say that he is worse going to Barcha than at PXG is because I believe the combination of Zantetsu, Karasu, and Charles is overall stronger than all of Barcha's team put together. Now you can argue this by saying, but it's just 3 guys, how are they better than all of a professional league team? Well, to put it simply, Barcha is the worst team in the Neo Egoist League and it is not even close. Barcha has lost every single match they have participated in so far, and I can promise you this, that they will not be winning against PXG. Especially because after less than 15 minutes, they are already 1 goal away from losing. It's kinda obvious. But yeah, what do you guys think of the video? Also, for the question of the video, do you guys think that Charles is a new Gen 11 player like Itoshi Sai? Leave me your thoughts down below in the comments. Also, if he does happen to be a new Gen 11 player and it's revealed in chapter 245, I'm writing this script as of 224 being dropped, so please don't make fun of me. Also, we officially hit our 1,000 subscriber goal with over 3 weeks left in the year. That to me is insane. I'm not even reading off a script here, because I gained over 1/5 of my followers this past month, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. This is insane to me, so again, thank you so much, and I hope I can keep making content that you guys enjoy. Also, let me know what kind of stratum video you guys want me to make next. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe for more content just like this.